Welcome to 50 cents of advice, dropping dimes of wisdom, 1 cent at a time. Did you know that according to a 2024 Federal Reserve report, 1 out of every 3 Americans has absolutely $0 saved for retirement? It's scary. If you are over 40 and wondering where your money goes, it's likely not the big purchases killing you, it's the slow bleed. In this video, I'm breaking down 7 small bills you need to cut today to reclaim your cash flow and build real wealth. According to a 2024 Federal Reserve survey, 1 in 3 Americans has absolutely no money saved for retirement. It's scary. If you are over 40 and wondering where your money goes, it's likely not the big purchases killing you, it's the slow bleed. In this video, I'm breaking down 7 small bills you need to cut today to reclaim your cash flow and build real wealth. Let's be real. Most of us think we need a raise to get rich. We think if we just made another $10,000 a year, everything would be fine. But the truth is, your income has very little to do with your outcome if your bucket has holes in it. I used to be the guy who made good money but had nothing to show for it at the end of the month. I was bleeding cash in $10 and $20 increments. And here is the kicker, you don't feel a $20 leak. It doesn't hurt. But over 10 or 20 years? That leak is the difference between retiring with dignity or working until you're 85, like that Walmart greeter who used to be an accountant. So, let's jump right into the first bill that is absolutely draining your wallet, and you might not even notice it. Number 1 is what I call the laziness tax. I'm talking about food delivery apps. If you are sick or injured, I understand. Use the service. But for the rest of us able-bodied folks? Paying $30 for a sandwich that costs $12 if you just drove 2 miles to pick it up is financial suicide on a small scale. We have normalized paying a 100% markup just because we don't want to put on shoes. In the 90s, if you wanted a pizza, you called Domino's, and they delivered it to you. That was it. One delivery option. Now we've got Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. It's like MTV used to play music videos, but now they have 47 reality shows, and none of them make sense. Stop for a second. Open your banking app right now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Look at how many times Uber Eats or DoorDash pops up in the last 30 days. According to 2024 data from LendingTree, the average American spends over $200 per month on food delivery. If you spent $200 last month on delivery, fees and tips, that is $2,400 a year. Invested over 20 years at 8%, that is nearly $120,000 you just ate. Stop paying for convenience that keeps you broke. Cook your own food or go pick it up. Channel your inner Ferris Bueller, take the day off from laziness and actually drive somewhere. Number 2, the zombie subscriptions. These are the bills that are dead to you, you don't use them, you don't watch them, but they are still walking around eating your brain and your bank account every month. Streaming services, gym memberships you haven't visited since January, apps you downloaded for a free trial, and forgot to cancel. Let's be honest. You are not watching 7 different streaming platforms. You watch maybe 2. The rest are just there just in case. Just in case of what? Just in case you want to waste another $15 this month? This is like keeping your Blockbuster video membership active after you got Netflix. Remember late fees? We hated those. But now we're voluntarily paying monthly fees for services we never use. At least Blockbuster sometimes gave you free popcorn. A 2023 C+R Research study found that the average person has about $273 in monthly subscriptions but believes they spend only $86. That's almost $200 a month you're forgetting about, over $2,000 a year just evaporating. I want you to do an audit. If you haven't opened the app in 90 days, kill it, cancel it. You can always sign up again later if you really miss it. But I guarantee you won't. Number 3 is the upgrade trap. This is the constant need to upgrade technology that still works perfectly fine. The phone companies have done a great job of training us. They tell us, hey, you're eligible for an upgrade. Like it's a prize. It's not a prize. It's a bill. I don't need another lens on my camera. I don't need a slightly different color case. I need to make a phone call, send a text, and check my email. If your current phone does that, you do not need the iPhone 25 or whatever number they are on now. Remember when phones lasted forever? I had a Nokia in the late 90s that could survive a nuclear war. You could drop it off a building, and it would bounce. We now pay $1,200 for glass rectangles that shatter if you look at them the wrong way. Every time you upgrade when you don't need to, you are voluntarily signing up for another monthly payment. You are voluntarily lowering your cash flow. Keep your tech until it breaks. That is how you win. Number 4, bank fees and late fees. This is just the cost of being disorganized. If you are paying ATM fees because you're too idle to find your own bank, or You're paying overdraft fees because you aren't tracking your balance. You are literally donating money to banks that are already rich. According to a 2024 Consumer Financial Protection Bureau report, Americans paid over $9 billion in overdraft and NSF fees in 2023. Billion. With a B, that's more than we spent on VHS tapes in the entire 1980s. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you paid a late fee just because you forgot the due date? Be honest in the comments. No shame, we've all done it. But here is the fix: automate it. Set your bills to auto pay. Stop giving away $35 here and $50 there because you didn't check the calendar. That money belongs in your retirement account, not in the bank's profit margin. Number 5. This is the big one. The monthly car payment. Now, you might say, but I need a car to get to work. Yes, you need a car. You do not need a brand new $50,000 car with a $700 monthly note. Too many people treat car payments like they are a utility bill, like the electric bill or the water bill, like you just have to have one for the rest of your life. You don't. I haven't had a car payment in over 5 years. I've driven my last Subaru for so long it was old enough to vote. And because I don't send $500 a month to a lender, I can send that $500 a month to my investments. According to Experian's 2024 Automotive Finance Report, the average new car payment is over $700 right now. If you invest $700 a month instead of driving it, you could be a millionaire in roughly 30 years just from that one decision. Drive a beater if you have to. Free up your income. Remember when having a car that ran was enough? Bring that energy back. Number 6 is credit card interest. This is the ultimate wealth destroyer. If you are paying 20% or 25% interest on a pair of shoes or a dinner you ate 3 months ago, you are moving backward at a high rate of speed. A 2024 Bankrate survey found that the average credit card interest rate hit 24.37%, the highest in decades. That means every dollar you carry on a card costs you an extra quarter every year. It's like paying sales tax every month, forever, on stuff you already bought. This is the opposite of compound interest working for you. This is compound interest working against you. Stop letting credit card companies get rich off your breakfast burrito from February. And number 7 fits right in with that. Number 7 is the status premium. This is the additional fee you pay solely for a label. Buying the name brand detergent when the generic is the exact same chemical formula. Buying the logoed shirt for $80 when the plain one is $20. Stop trying to impress people who don't care about you. We buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't like. That's not me talking. That's basically Fight Club and Dave Ramsey having a baby. Real wealth is quiet. Real wealth is having options, not having logos. When you stop paying the status tax, you suddenly find you have a lot more money to build your actual freedom. Remember when generic was embarrassing? Now it's smart. The Costco Kirkland brand is probably made in the same factory as the fancy one, just without the celebrity endorsement tax. Here is the bottom line. You can't fill a bucket that has holes in the bottom. You have to plug the leaks first. Future you is watching. Don't make them regret who you were when you had time to fix this. If you've cut a ridiculous...
I'm Eli Pennywise, and that's your 50 cents of advice. Keep the change.